Hello my lovely Librans, welcome to your July 2020 reading. Hope this reading finds you well, healthy and enjoying your forward movement. This is a general reading for you Libra. It's a reading for Libran Sun, Rising and Moon sign. Also listen to your rising sign and moon sign. Some months they will resonate more for you than your sun sign will. Also, it adds layers to your reading by listening to your sun, your moon sign and your rising sign as well. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book a reading from there that's going to be specific to you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing to my channel and for your support, commenting. If you haven't already subscribed, you could hit the subscribe button if you like, and the notification bell, and that way you will know when I'm going to be posting new videos as well. Libra, what do I get for you as I meditate on your sign for the month of July? What energies are coming in for you? I just get this really strong visual, my Librans, that you have this wonderful old stone wall, and this inside this wall is a beautiful garden full of every color, every flower, every fruit. It's just the Garden of Eden. Absolutely beautiful. But there's this external wall that is stopping you from getting into this garden. I feel like the way into this garden is finding the gate. You have the key, so it's totally in your control to open that gate and step into this garden. Now, with that metaphor that I'm being shown here, it signifies that July is going to hold all manner of beauty and growth and fertility of, you know, any ideas that any seeds you sow, any ideas that you have, they will absolutely take root and they will grow. In order for that to happen, it's going to take your will, your desire, your manifestation abilities. That becomes the key to this gate that opens the doorway to this wonderful garden that is ready and waiting for you. The wall, I feel, is your resistance. The wall is your self-talk. Keep it positive. The wall is built by your thoughts. So if your thoughts are of, oh, well, that's never going to happen, or I've been working so hard and nothing's coming of it. If your self-talk is negative, that's another brick in the wall. That creates the wall. But you've also created a doorway. You've also created a gate, and you have that key, and that key is positive thinking. That key is your manifestation abilities. That key is your confidence in moving forward, and you can unlock that gate to be, you know, to enter into what July has in store for you. So what will you choose? That's the visual that I got for you. That's at the start of your reading. So let's have a look at what July holds for you, my lovely Librans. You know, you are coming from it has been difficult for you. These last few months, I feel, have been difficult, but that's coming to a close. That's coming to an end. There has been difficulty in the past few months, as with everyone, with COVID and lockdown, and, you know, life has not been normal. It's been very different, and how it's impacted on you and how it's affected you. But that's coming to an end. That's coming to a close. It's important that you then, as this garden appears and as this doorway appears, it's important that you look at it in a positive way. It's important that you collect yourself, pick up your enthusiasm, pick up your imagination and your drive, and move forward with that, leaving behind the adversity, the difficulties, the lessons that you've learned, the determination that you've gained. Take that with you in moving forward. So what do you know, I feel like July for you, Libra, is about you. It's about what are you going to do? What are you going to choose to do? How are you going to be moving forward? That's going to be totally up to you. And once you decide, things I feel in July are going to turn around for the better very, very quickly. This is the Eight of Wands, and the Eight of Wands is about speed. It's about creativity. It's about passion. It's about life purpose. It's about putting that fire in your belly. And once you have that positive thinking, that positive thought, things are going to turn around for you very, very quickly. Things are going to get better very, very quickly. Things are going to fall into place very, very quickly for you in July. And it's going to start sort of from the very beginning of July. It's almost like I want to say that July gets here and you see immediate changes. You see immediate movement and progress and forward movement. So it's an incredibly positive time for you. July is an incredibly positive time. It's about leaving the resistance and the past behind and moving forward into July, because it's going to be the beginning of the rest of the year unfolding for you in a pretty remarkable way. Things are going to be happening quickly. So there's going to be the Seven of Wands. There's going to be things like thought patterns, behaviours, expectations that are going to come up for you, and it's about overcoming each of those things that you need to overcome, taking with you only what is you're going to benefit from, only what is going to serve you, and allow you to grow. So any challenges that are going to come up for you, it's like, ugh, not a problem. You're going to overcome them really well, easily. You're going to be successful in overcoming anything that might come up for you, solving situations, solving problems, finding solutions to things, looking at things differently, thinking outside the square, all of those sorts of things. You're going to be really successful with that. Again, the Wands, it's to do with work, it's to do with creativity, it's to do with your forward movement. I think change is afoot, and it's going to happen quickly for you. It's going to happen quickly for you. You've got the Four of Pentacles here. Now this to me speaks of, okay, I'm going to hold on to my pennies. There's, you've got a certain amount of money and you've got certain things that you want to do, but you're not going to be frivolous about that. You're really going to think about what you're going to do with your money, how you're going to spend your money, how much are you going to save? Are you going to save things for, later on down the track when you've got ideas and things that you want to build on, things that you want to expand on. There's a great city behind this guy as well. So, there's a lot of growth there. There's a lot of growth there. There's a lot of support there. There's a lot of opportunities there. But this is a mindset. Oh, I need to hold on to my money. This is a mindset. Do you really need to be so cautious? Do you really need to, hold on tightly? So often when we hold on tightly to something, it eludes us anyway. So it's about not making big purchases, but not being too afraid to do anything, to spend some money, or to give birth to ideas that might initially need an outlay, because I feel like things are going to unfold well for you. Things are going to unfold well for you. What's coming up for you is the Eight of Cups, and this is walking away from something. It's walking away from a situation. It's walking away from a way of thinking. It's walking away from behaviours or patterns. It's walking away from cycles that are happening in your life. So you're ready to, and it's walking away from COVID, it's walking away from lockdown, it's walking away from that sort of defeatist sort of thought pattern. It's moving forward. It's about being emotionally ready to move forward, emotionally ready to really start thinking about new ideas, new ventures, new work, new way of living, new way of being. So come July, there's something that you're walking away from, Libra. It's something that doesn't serve, it no longer serves you. It's no longer viable. It's no longer giving you the emotional stimulation or support that you are wanting. So there's something here that you're walking away from to something new. So you're walking away from something, but you're walking away to a new future, a new way of being, new ideas, a new job. There's something that you're walking to, my lovely Librans. So, and remember, something that's going to happen swiftly. Change is going to happen, and you'll be surprised how quickly things turn around for the better for you. Which is really tremendously positive. Progress through July, you've got also the Eight of Pentacles. You see, once you walk away from things that are no longer serving you, things that are no longer working for you, it could be a job that you're no longer satisfied with, it could be thought patterns, it could be a relationship, it could be a way of the way you live, where you live, how you work, that no longer suits you, that no longer fits. Working 9 to 5 may no longer fit. You might want to work differently. That is going to really bring you a lot of success. So there's financial success coming here for you. There's financial rewards coming here for you. There is work for you, albeit maybe differently to the way you were working, but work does start up again for you, and the finances start to flow from that. So from work that you're doing, your finances start to improve. You see marked improvement, and I feel like you're going to be very, very busy with work. And it's going to see the financial gains and rewards that you are seeking. For some of you, it can be if you have a new idea or a new venture, it's really going to be successful. You're going to start seeing rewards for your efforts. So if you've been working hard at something over the past few months, you're going to actually start seeing results in July. You're going to start seeing financial gains in July. You're going to start seeing things falling into place for you successfully. So there's success around you in July. There's opportunities coming your way in July. Then you've got the Seven of Cups. So that leads to you, as the tables start to turn, as things start to move, the wheels of opportunity start to turn, and there's work for you, and there's rewards for your efforts, and you start seeing results of those efforts. It's going to cause you to really start setting goals. So you're going to also want to set goals in July. You're also going to want to breathe life into ideas that you've had, visions that you've had, goals that you've wanted to set, goals that you've wanted to achieve. It doesn't matter how many you set, they're all going to be very successful. So there's Lady Luck's behind you. Opportunity is knocking. If you've got anything that you've kept in your mind, in your imagination, in your thoughts, it's now time to bring that down into reality. It's now time to start manifesting that and creating the reality that you're wanting. It's also a card that speaks about keeping it real. Don't set goals for some of you that are out of your reach. Don't set goals that are, keep your goals achievable. Keep your goals achievable. So if you set goals, set them in an achievable time frame. Set the size of the goals so that they are achievable in that with the resources that you have. So also keep one foot on the ground when you are creating these things, and make sure that they're goals that are achievable. So that's just a little forewarning. Forearmed is forewarned there, Libra. You've also got the Devil card here, and while this is a time of change. This is a time of new opportunity that's coming up for you. It's a time of It's a new age for you, Libra. That's the word that I want to use. That's the word that I'm hearing. But you've also got the Devil card, and with anything new, with any change coming in, there is always temptation to take the shortcuts. There's always temptations to not be practical with your goal setting. There's always temptations to listen to other people and allow them to influence your thoughts. This is a new dawning for you, Libra. So it's important that you are setting goals and dreams that you're wanting to set, that you're not being manipulated by others or another. That you are not taking shortcuts. You don't have. It's not a temptation of taking shortcuts. Of oh, I've got this fantastic idea and I will share it with someone, and they can come in and support me because I don't have the confidence to do it on my own. Just be very careful as to who you share these thoughts with, who you allow to come in on your ideas and your forward movement and your progress. Also. If for those of you that are going for a new job or a promotion, be very clear about what you're wanting and what position you're wanting to attain. Don't be tempted to think, oh, well, I won't get that, so I'll get something that's less. Don't settle for less in July. Do not settle for anything less than you deserve. So reach for the stars, Libra. That's what I want to say to you. Reach for the stars. Don't be manipulated by others' ideas and thoughts. You can listen to them, but ultimately you make your own decisions. Okay, make sure that you do that. The Six of Cups. This is about having fun. Don't get too caught up. Don't get too serious. Don't get too lost in your mind. Go out and have fun. Go for walks. Live in the now. Keep that energy moving. If you overthink things, you're going to stagnate the energy. So it's also about having fun, going for walks, enjoying the now, being spontaneous as well. So keep that movement, keep that energy moving as well for you in July. It's really important. It's really important. I also want to say that October whatever happens in July is going to have something quite significant happen in October, which is your birth month. It's the beginning of your birth year. So it's interesting that the foundations you're laying here in July, the thought patterns that you're creating, the new ideas that you are instigating, work that you're starting, it's going to have significance for you in July, which is really interesting here. And the outcome then is the King of Swords. This is male or female, so this is you, really. This is you. By the end of July, you're really going to step into your own. You're going to step into your own sense of power, your own sense of determination, and your own strength and confidence. So you're going to be really clear about how you want to move forward, what you're wanting to put in place, and how you're going to achieve it and what you're going to do. So you're going to be very, very clear about your forward movement. You're going to reach the end of July feeling hugely confident with what you're doing and what you're achieving, and the goals that you've set. There's a lot of thinking. There's a lot of decisions, making informed decisions. There's a lot of changes that are coming in for you. So it's about choosing your path, choosing what direction you want to go in. So there are decisions to be made. But, this, remember, is coupled with the King, who's hugely confident and very used to, well, when I say something, it's going to get done. And having that confidence, so that any decisions that you need to make, you're going to make them with confidence, being informed, and being clear about which way you're going to go, what decision you're going to make. So that is also really positive. It's not, I want to say it's not about confusion here. It's about being informed, being confident and trusting your forward movement. And if you do that, you've got the Empress here, and that is going to bring you everything that you desire. So the Empress is about luxury, it's about beauty, it's about being surrounded by a wonderful environment. And, you know, Librans like harmony, they like beauty, they like things of beauty to them, you know, and that's going to vary for all of you, but it's about finding that resonates in you, and you achieve the outcome financially and spiritually that you are seeking. So that's hugely, so you do get there, and that does unfold for you through August as well. So very, very positive. Very, very positive. So it's about you taking charge. You've got the Chariot here, and it's about you taking charge of the changes that are coming in for you. So don't hand it over to anybody else. Don't be tempted to allow other people to make your choices, your decisions for you, or manipulate you into making choices and decisions that you don't really want. This is really about you taking charge of the direction that is opening up for you. Don't forget that at the start of this reading, you know, I saw that beautiful garden surrounded by a wall, and it had a door. You've got the key to that garden, to that abundance, to that beauty, to that, you know, and I'm not surprised that it came out, you know, they showed me this wonderful garden, because this is very Libran, be surrounded by beauty and by growth and peace. It's just harmony. That's very Libran, absolutely very Libran. You have the key, not anybody else. So any choices and decisions you need to make in July, make sure you make them yourself. Have confidence, but you do emerge from July filled with confidence, ready to take on whatever is ahead for you. So I feel like, you know, what a wonderful month July is going to be for you. It's like a real turning point. It's a turning point for you. These are the angels of abundance that are falling everywhere. Let's see. Oh, there it is. It's coming out. I'm going to give you another one as well. We'll give you two. And see what else is there for you. Oh, well, that jumped out initially. Oh, it's just fallen on the floor. There we go. So you've got savings. Savings. That's the first one that you got. Savings. Let's have a look. So you've got, as you consistently save for your future is saved. You do your future self a big favour as you consistently set aside present funds. This is part of your self-care and path to feeling secure as you focus upon your life purpose. And this is what's coming up for you, your life's purpose. So how much have you invested into this change? How much have you put into your ideas and your goals? And it doesn't just mean financially. How much of yourself have you put in? How much of yourself have you invested into your future? Because that's going to be proportional to what the outcome is this month. What's the next card that you've got is deservingness. Deservingness, that's nice too. You are a beloved child of God, universe, source, like everyone else, and you deserve to receive the support that will allow you to focus upon your divine life purpose. It's all about your life purpose here. Even if you can't yet recognize your lovable qualities, trust that God and the angels can see how amazing you truly are. And that's about you being confident, being that King of Swords, being confident in your forward movement, in your ability to make wise choices, because you deserve this. You've worked towards this, and July is that pivotal point which is going to allow you to bring whatever it is you're desiring into your life. So create it, bring it in, and enjoy it. Enjoy that success that's coming for you, my lovely Librans, because you deserve it. So I hope that reading resonates with you. I wish you many blessings in the month of July and forward movement. If you would like to book a private reading with me, you can follow the link below to my website and you can book your reading from there. Many blessings to you, my lovely Librans.